on the bottom end of the bracket, but they have a good matchup here against the New Jersey Hawks, an upstart team with the 4-3 record that it's their first year in the playoffs in 4 years. They hand off to Angelo Lewis for a 9-yard gain. Give is to Skinner, reverses field, but nowhere to go, and John Soltis with a great defensive play. Looks like a 4-yard loss. And the give is to Skinner. And he's going to be up, and he pitches it back to the quarterback, but the give is again to Lewis, who again has nowhere to go in the middle of the field and is stopped almost immediately. A lot of dancing back there, but play action. Gauze Jr., and he's wide open man on the post, and Mamba Stacks is one of the fastest guys in this league, and he will track him down after a gain of almost 40. And just like that, the play action freezes the middle of the defense. Toss to Lewis. He's got 3 men to beat and nowhere. The give is to Liberty. And Liberty scampers for a tough 3 to 4 yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1. Is against this Gators defense, the defending champions. Again, the give is to Liberty. Tries to find something in the middle and may be close to the first down, but not much there to begin with. You only needed a yard, and we'll see where the spot is. And he'll drop back. Makes the decision to run. Doesn't have much to get, but it looks like he'll get it. Drops back, fires to Liberty over the side. He's got some room, makes the first man miss, and it'll be really close to another first down for the Hawks. Nice simple play action. Penalty, but he's still going to fire it downfield to Liberty. Overthrown on the top of your screen. And the counter to Liberty, eaten up. So it'll be 2nd and 13 after the great play by the defensive end of the Gators. Lofton drops back, fires quick to Turner. That'll be a quick 10 yards. Shane Turner on the slant. And Lofton hurries him up to the line, runs the exact same play with Turner. Almost able to break it. Same play. The hurry-up offense. And as this drive continues on, Nike Lofton drops back on 1st and 10, rolls out to his right, has some space, and will pick up the 7 yards with ease. Toss is to to Khalil Green, who makes the first 2 men miss again. He must have soap on his jersey. And he finishes that run for another.
Let's get it, fellas. 3, 2, ready. Come on. Hey, go.
As Lofton drops back, finds some space. Nick Mays sneaking up behind him, and the rookie makes a rookie mistake. 20. Pitch to Liberty as he just tries to bowl through guys. That's more his style. Look for a jump ball there. As Lofton rolls out, he's going to get a chunk of this yardage back, and in my opinion, should have fought for maybe more.
On the edge, going one-on-one against one of their best corners. Just try to give them an opportunity to score a touchdown here.
Well, you guys also have guys like Moon and Smoke, so you should be in a much better position. But Lofton will drop back, fires it downfield to Sparks, who can jump, but can't bring it down on 4th down. So that was my last good game of the season. So that's not Angelo Lewis won the carry, but the Gators will give the ball off the left side for.
Good job, Monty. That whistle a little early.
Gauze Jr. on 2nd and 5. Again, the give is up the middle to the left for another 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd and short. Give again up the middle. And they'll easily get it after number 7 will drive.
In that game, they take care of the football. I think they'll have an opportunity to win.
As a double play action from the defending champs, they're in some trouble. As a give off the right side.
That's a nice tough run. They definitely make it important right now to establish this running game. It seems like they.
But let's see if that backfires on them. As the give is to Lewis up the sideline, and his burst of speed may be trouble for the Hawks. And
Got him! Got him! Got him! Hey, don't get in front of the camera!
play action. And Gauze Jr. And he holds the ball out there. The biggest play for give is to Snag Sosa, who,
It's a great tackle.
and that's Alan Sparks who stops him short. Defense, but their overall team success. We 3rd and 1. The give again up the middle, and a fumble again. Gators call for the touch goal as he jumps over, and they'll easily give him the touchdown. Savvy play by the veteran there.
Smart. Practically nothing is impossible in this league. With his speed, as you see right here, his elusiveness, it's so hard. He's one of the best to do it.
And he's certainly a dual threat.
Not fully healthy.
But it'll be, they're going to have to find somebody to play quarterback and make plays.
That's a
As
good tough
Liberti
one.
makes the first 2 men miss, and
You must have heard me.
a great return. Again, the contrasting.
Good rivalry here.
Lofton drops back, fires over the middle, a duck. And you can't go into the end zone with Donald like that. And no tackle, he's still up, and he gets out of bounds. Terrible throw, even worse decision. And keep it in bounds for it to be a legal kick or throw. And it seems that he'll do that. Hambrick cleanly fields it this time and approaches and brought down at the 30-yard line. Good cover. Lofton's escapability at least at a minimum as he drops back again. No route combination to speak of, as it looks like they're just running around.
Safety here.
Drops back again. Has time. And he had Khalil Green wide open. Cheers, just getting a perfect suntan. Gauze drops back, fires to the wide open Snag Sosa, and he's not going to get caught. That's one of those tricky plays where sneaky Sosa chills at the sideline. With the potential for 2 more to get tacked on by the Gators here. And they'll fire it up in the air.
Good adjustment.
And the jump ball is caught by the Gators. On the injury list. So the throw-off will be to Jonathan Soltis, the fastest non-fast guy you will ever see. And he makes a big play to energize his team. He's not going to score, but at least his team is awake. And the Hawks are not done yet. And I don't know who's still down for the Gators.
Angelo Lewis.
Oh, and Angelo Lewis is not. Screen. Lofton will drop back and probably throw it. There he is. And he runs around, fires it up in the air. And they're going to have to try something.
They need a quarterback out there.
Well, a lot of teams say that. And they still can't protect me, and then they end up
That's definitely
out of the playoff pick. Now they're -2, so that's out of my game. But we'll watch Lofton here as he rolls out and has some space and fires down the field. Has Stacks, but just out of the reach of Mamba Stacks. Now Sparks looked open. Let's see if he reaches it because Snags wants that ball. And he will try the king, the Matt Riddick play. Gators have control of this game up 22-0 on the Hawks, but the Hawks will not lay down. This is their first chance at the playoffs in over 4 years. They give up the middle and stuffed.
It's a great stop right here.
Gauze will play action, dump it. Was assuming Mays would get out there a little quicker, but it almost looked like Soltis was on top of it. Stop them on 3rd and 10. Play action. Gauze looks downfield, sets his feet and fires a perfect throw with a perfect throw. Toss action down the field. Another jump ball come down with by the Gators, and
they just want it.
Offensive
The
lines
Hawks have been protecting pretty well today. You might want to give it a shot.
We'll see if they call me. And as I red zone, the toss to Lewis.
But it's all strategy here. They ground and pound the first 2 quarters of the game.
Community. And like California and other places around the United States, you may be able to get in on the action. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Gators after the sack and the 9-yard rush by Snag Sosa. Motion at the top of your screen. Looks like a rollout by Gauze. And the corner to the back of the end zone, underthrown.
Oh, dropped a big play right there.
And it looked like Mamba Stacks tried. Looks like we'll get a sampling of Crooms as just the football running back and forth gets himself into trouble as Crooms comes in and is almost immediately sacked. You can see the.
I bring my team against anybody flag team and we'll kick their ass. Bring them down.
Quarterback out wide receiver at the top of your screen. Let's see if they find him here. And a great defensive play by the Gators.
Yeah, that's
he
always
is able
good.
to release the ball quickly, but immediately knocked down by number 40. Now, the Gators only look to be bringing 3 on the rush, so he should have time here. But even so, there's pressure and a sack.
Oh, man. If you get home with 3 guys, really 2.5,
they've been struggling mightily to complete even one pass. That's not a swing pass, and Bobby Newman will throw it off for a punt again. This one might stay in bounds. Poor execution by the kickoff team. Good play by Shane Turner on the tackle.
Yeah, they're play calling. Yeah, if his team's not giving 1,000% effort, that is it. That's a good tackle there by Brandon Hambrook.
Yeah, Brandon makes enough
on defense.
Play action, quick screen to the right. Keeps his feet and will be down as Soltis comes in. Makes his presence known. Now with the tackle.
Control the tempo. I thought the Hawks would more play like this.
Big play almost there by Sparks is, man, again, wide open down the field for Gauze to find. Going to have to come a lot harder and a lot faster next week if they do end up pulling it out here. To throw to Nick Mays again. Overthrown. It's this team, this Hawks team that's had this best year in 4 seasons. Great play by Soltis. Not giving up on the game. Play action. Wide open man. Finds him. Touchdown.
And that right there just slams the lid.
Had a tough regular season play. Had a tough schedule too. But they're going to compete with the best teams in this league.
And
Nick Mays and Gauze
cannot. Immortals. I think he might have the most return touchdowns in the whole league right now.
And a great throw off. Still has a chance to return it. We'll see what the conditioning level is for the Gators as great tackle there.
Immortals. I think he might have the most return touchdowns in the whole league right now.
And a great throw off. Still has a chance to return it. We'll see what the conditioning level is for the Gators as great tackle there. And they get it to him over the middle. It makes the first man miss, has some room, cuts it back to the middle of the field, makes another man miss. If he can get going, he might have something here. And he's down after a first down. Hey, the only times I've been getting excited when the Hawks are on offense is when the ball's in his hands. They have to figure out a way. As Lofton once again drops back and fires it over the middle to Green.
Got
But the pass just out of the hands on the same play. Looked like that same slant or crossing route. And Lofton will drop back. Forced to his right, fires over the middle again to Turner, who once had the separation ability to get away, but maybe not anymore, as the show shows us once again that at least this show's soon to be canceled with the score 28-0. And he looks to run from the jump. Should have some room there, and he will get the first down, and maybe more. Makes the first couple men miss, and then brought down at the 30.
They gotta go on the ball.
Well, at this point, it's just for fun.
I mean, you gotta.
What was the score? But if you didn't get shut out, at least you have some pride. Dries off his throwing hand before he launches it, and there's Green. And it should have been caught, but the Gators end up with it. And what's been a story of this game, just too little, too late for the Hawks.
He can go.
The Gators do not want to. And there's Gabe, big angry Garcia.
That's it right
not
there.
Not letting an easy score for the Gators. And
I mean, that's the story of the game right there. Ball hits guy in the hands right there at the goal line.
Us New Jerseyans have to offer, but certainly a tough opponent as they take John Gauze out. And Soltis gets the return for knocking Snags out. Snags backup running back there to send Soltis. BIC Misfits will be up next in a matchup that should be closer, but at least in the earlier part of the season, BIC was able to handle their business against the team from Pennsylvania. And I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But it's not complete.
See what I'm saying when I said the Gators don't have a backup quarterback, and in comes Ace Boogie. After
most of them in attempts as they do a flea flicker. And he's got a man. And Brandon Hambrick has been abused all game deep.
Another 50-50 ball. That flea flicker there looks familiar.
Yeah. Still get the first down here at the 1. Gauze will drop back. Soltis gives pursuit. Finally finds Mays, and Mays will probably not get tackled. Nope. And finally breaks into the end zone. Nick Mays, we've been talking about him all game, gets a garbage time score. He's still happy about it as the Gators take a commanding 34-0 lead. And a back handspring backflip by Nick Mays. One of the most exciting things that I've seen all day.
He's probably a good 235, 240.
I'm 230.
Oh, so he's
that man is 260. Gators, the defending champs, last year's undefeated champs, come in after a tough regular season, and they face the Hawks, team glad to make the playoffs at 4-3.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.